We are live, coming live from Peck and Schaefer, and you want to watch this show on YouTube, our great videographer. It is Halftime Howie salutes the Long Beach Polar Bears, and let's give a round of applause for one of the co-founders, Kevin McCarthy. Kevin, talk about this last Sunday, because I thought it was fabulous. Between the weather, people were so excited, and I love the navy blue polar bear sweatshirts.
Yes, how you doing? Sunday was a great day. We couldn't ask for better weather. Everything cooperated with us. We had over 20,000 people visiting us there on the boardwalk. We had, I'm estimating that we had over 7,000 people in the water. And so far the numbers are coming in, and the money's coming in quickly, and we're over $425,000. So it was a very successful day. And I just want to thank everybody that was involved. The people who set up, the people who, who cleaned up the beaches, from our one small volunteer to the, from soup to nuts. We pulled this off, and it was a great year again. And the city of Long Beach did a great job, and I want to thank them also. My buddy Pete Myers, who was a co-founder, couldn't be here tonight. He's still celebrating this big giant win. I'm a Jet fan myself, so I congratulate the Giant fan, but I didn't go through the parade today. But Pete's out there still partying, and he'll be around February 21st to accept his steak dinner that he won from Howie, the Patriot fan over here. So he's going to pay up. So I just want to, again, I want to thank the people, the city of Long Beach, the people who came out, the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They're such a great organization, and I especially want to thank my buddy Mike Bradley, who's Mike Bradley and his wife Patty, who lost their son Paulie to cancer when he was 4 years old. He didn't receive a gift, but through the efforts and putting this together, we were able to grant over 300 wishes at this point, and it just keeps happening. So the Make-A-Wish Foundation and Long Beach, we're a team together, and everybody came out and went into the water and sacrificed that little cold dip. And just gotta say, it's a pleasure being a part of a great organization and all the people we meet every day. Thank you.
The Long Beach Polar Bears really typifies what makes Long Beach so special. So many people giving to make it a special place. And I was on the boardwalk, and I see these girls with these cups of delicious chili. I said, who donated this chili? She said Swing Bellies, so I had to go to Swing Bellies. And Swing Bellies is what Long Beach is all about. They donated so much, and everyone loved the chili. I know I had about 6 or 7 cups, because once you ate a cup, you had to go back and get more, keep your body with delicious food. It was an unexpected surprise. So I want to introduce Dan Monteforti from Swing Bellies. And Dan, talk about how you guys got involved and how you guys are so, every year excited to get involved with the Polar Bears and Make-A-Wish.
Hey, how you doing? This year was pretty exciting. It's our 5th year doing the chili giveaway up on the boardwalk at Riverside, giving away Swing Bellies chili to everybody who donates their time, signs waivers, makes donations to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We got involved 5 years ago just because we're the kind of guys that's just looking to give back to the community. It's a great event, and we just want to be a part of it. We're just happy to be here. That's basically it. And so this year we gave away about 65 gallons of chili to all the cold people that had come out of the water, and again, donating their time, and had so much fun for such a good organization.
Yeah, it must make you feel real good inside that, because let's face it, when I went in twice, Kevin can attest, I was with Kevin. When I got out of that water, I could not feel my legs for 20 minutes. They were numb. I just had no feelings in my legs. It was so cold. And what a great thing when people walk up on that boardwalk to get warmed up. And it was absolutely delicious. I can't wait to try your wings and ribs at Swing Bellies as well.
Thank you very much, Howie. You know where we are. We're down 909 West Beach Street. We'll be there all the time. And, like I said, it was just a good thing to be a part of the community. We always are. And if anybody needs anything, you know where to be.
All right, and we talked, Dan, before the show about having a wing eating contest between the Long Beach Fire Department and Long Beach Police Department, all for charity. I think that would be great at Swing Bellies.
I think that would be a great throwdown between the Fire Department and Police Department. We'd love to be a sponsor of that. And it seems like I'm going to bring it up to partners Sean and Michael, and maybe we can put something together.
Kevin, what I want to know is, it was a really mild day yesterday, but I want you to talk about when it hasn't been mild. when it's been, I heard, somebody told me 3 years ago, it was like 5 degrees, the wind chill under 10. Talk about those conditions where people go in when it's really freezing.
Okay, the colder weather, it seems like we still have the same turnout, but that year that you're talking about was one of the coldest, and it was 3 or 4 years ago. And I remember everybody waiting for that 1:30, let's go in the water, and and you can just picture the movie Braveheart when they were all coming over the hill. That's what happened. Everybody got out of their car at once and charged down to the beach, into the water, out of the water, back to their cars, and everybody dropped their donations on the way. So it was great. The colder, one of these years we're gonna have a snowy day, and you'll still see the faithful 6,000 people go in the water at the 1:30 mark. People will still come out. It's a great, just because it is a great organization that it is, the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and that's the city. That's the people in Long Beach. They're crazy, but in a great way. They're in a good way. Okay.
One of the most emotional conversations I had on Sunday was I was talking to a dad who lost his daughter, and he talked about how special it was, her getting her wish before she passed on, and how much this day means to him. There's nothing more emotional than that, and that really hit home for me when you're talking to a dad that lost his daughter, that was granted that wish before she passed on, a little 4-year-old girl.
Yes, I spoke to a few parents there, and I've seen some of the kids that receive wishes over the years, and they're so excited. They come up and they want to take a picture with me, and like I'm the celebrity. I want to take a picture with them. They're so they're so energetic in there, and they see what's going on. And a couple of the wish kids came up. Was one kid this year. I can't remember his name right at the moment, but he raised money. He raised money, and he was going in the water, and he was so excited. And I went over and I picked out a hat for him because all the sweatshirts they sold out so fast. I gave him a hat, and he was so excited, and it just brings and the parents what they would tell you these stories to how Make-A-Wish has changed their lives, and it just and it also changes the kids' attitude on the way, just the way you're going through so much pain and difficult times, and it just brings a smile to their face, and it's a life-changing experience what these people do at the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I'm glad to be a part of it. I get a lot of hugs and a lot of hugs that day, and it's really it changed. This organization has changed my life, and I'm glad that I'm a part of it.
All right, let's give it up for Kevin and Dan. Great job for the wonderful program. You mentioned that Pete Myers won his bet in the Super Bowl. Now let's bring on Gina Marie and her dad Jimmy. She won the Fathers.com contest, which sent her to the Super Bowl. And let's meet Gina Marie. Gina, you're the only girl in the entire country. So many people applied. You want to talk about how you won? What made you got involved, and talk about winning this amazing contest?
Well, I did this for my dad pretty much because I know he loves football and so do I. And we both love to drive and we would love to go to the Super Bowl, and I'm pretty surprised we did. And it was a great experience for both of us. And I got to meet actually Chris Casey's mom and Hakeem Nick's family, Katy Perry on the field. I got to meet actually a couple people. And this week probably I'm going to go see Victor Cruz somewhere, and I'm actually going to get to talk to him. I'm surprised because he's one of my favorite players.
That's awesome. Jimmy, talk about what Gina had to do. This is her dad, Jimmy. What Gina had to do to win this contest, and I want to know your gut reaction when you found out that your daughter won this contest, and you and your daughter were going to the Super Bowl.
Well, Howie, it was a 90-second YouTube contest about why you had a super dad and why you think you deserve to go to the Super Bowl with him. There was 58 videos submitted to Fathers.com, and out of those 58 videos, the 3 videos with the most votes went on to the final round, where the Fathers.com panel of judges voted on the final video. And I received that call Tuesday after the Giants beat the 49ers, and about 5 or 6 times they thanked me for the video and how well it was, and I actually thought that I had lost. And finally they said, on behalf of Fathers.com, we would like to congratulate you as our first winner for Super Bowl tickets. And I kind of said, what? And he said, congratulations, you won. You and your daughter are going to go to the Super Bowl. And I got really emotional. He asked me if I was crying. I told him yeah, and I told him I never won anything in my life, and this was better than winning the lotto for me. I couldn't put a price tag on the experience we had over the last 2 days. It's a fairy tale come true.
Gina Marie, I think you're going to buy your dad a lot of Father's Day presents in your life, but I don't think anything can ever top this.
Yes, so maybe when I get a little older and he says no to something, and I'm going to say, well, I got to do the Super Bowl, so how about that?
Right. Talk about being in Indianapolis. You know, it was the atmosphere, meeting all these celebrities, and the game. I mean, my Patriots lost, but it wasn't.
Well, it all started with Blair Green, who presented us the tickets, actually from the Hall of Fame, got involved with Fathers.com to help us out. We had great seats. We sat 4th row with the Giants family members and some of the Hall of Fame family. When we got to Indianapolis, it was Saturday morning. We checked out the NFL experience. It was a great, great time there. The whole city was great. We have a Sunday tradition of going to church and then for football. So actually Sunday morning we visited the church in downtown Indianapolis. It was beautiful down there. The whole city was beautiful. Everybody was very, very nice. Saturday night, actually before the game, we went over to the Marriott where we got in through the side door because they wouldn't let us into the front. But we did manage to get in, and when we did get in, Chris Canty's mom was there, and they were amazing. Her family was so sweet to my daughter, taking pictures. Mr. Merritt stopped, took a picture with my daughter, Mario Manningham, Jason Pierre-Paul. We met in the elevator along with a few other players that were there. The whole organization was very, very nice. When we did get into the stadium on Super Bowl Sunday, the seats were amazing. There was some actors walking around. The winner from Dancing with the Stars was there, posed for a picture with my daughter. The game was just awesome, great view. The excitement throughout the whole game was just unbelievable. Halftime show was great. When it did come down to the end, and Eli pulled it off, and the Giants came out with the win. Me and my daughter were very emotional. We did manage to get on the field thanks to Hakeem Nicks' family. They got us down past a couple of checkpoints, and we actually got onto the field with my daughter after the game, posted some pictures, and Katy Perry actually came over where we were and took out some out of her time for my daughter to pose for a picture with her in the end zone, and that really made her night. It was great. All the players were great. Katy Perry was great. My daughter had a fabulous time, and I can't put into words the experience. It was just awesome.
All right. So I got to ask you, Jean Marie, in the last few minutes, were you like a celebrity at your school today?
Actually, I didn't go to school today.
Went to the parade.
But I'm probably going to be a celebrity to everybody if you ask me.
All right, excellent. All right, let's give it up for Gina Marie and her dad Jimmy. What a great story. All right. Coming up after the break, we have 2 great guests. We have Stacy Meyer, our new, she's going to do a new segment, Beach Body, how to have a beautiful body here in Long Beach. That's what everybody wants on the beach. And then it's the concert we all been waiting for. It's called Folk to Funk. It's Thursday through Sunday coming up at the Long Beach Library and different restaurants throughout Long Beach. And you know what's great about the concerts at the library? They're totally free. Joanna Matheson is going to be talking about Folk to Funk after the break. But coming up first, Stacy Meyer, Beach Body, is coming up next. I am Halftime Howie. This is Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie, coming to you live from the prestigious law offices of Hectic and Schaefer in the wild West End of Long Beach, on Long Island's first and oldest radio station, 1240 AM, WG.